What's going on, guys? Back at you guys with another presentation. I want to make this presentation because someone left a comment asking me why blame God. Well, why blame the Creator? Because the Creator is the one who put everybody here. The Creator is the one who gave everybody life. So I felt this would be a good presentation to make because someone wanted me to make this presentation talking about uh why blame the Creator. Well, I think blaming God is is something that a lot of people need to do because the Creator put you here. So why not blame God? you know God put everybody on this planet, so I don't think it's wrong for people to blame the Creator for their shortcomings or their mishaps in life. See, I don't see, society believes in putting the blame on the individual. I rather blame God, because God, he could have made you be born to a rich family. God could have made you a sex symbol that all the women want to bust that thing open for. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with blaming the Creator for your misfortunes in life, or the things that are not good for you in life. You know, I don't understand why people wouldn't want to blame the Creator, because like I stated, my dad even told me that God made some people effed up. He made some people effed up, and these are not my words. These are my own father's words. He told me that God made some people effed up. So let's think about this. If God made some people effed up, don't you think it's right to blame him for your misfortunes or for the things that's not going right in your life? Um, People love to give, people like to say that the Creator is good. Yeah, the Creator is good for some people. Yeah, you doggone right. The Creator has been good to some people. Life has been good to some people. So, some people got a reason to celebrate. Some people got a reason to be happy in life. Some people got a reason to be full of joy in life because life has been good for them. But the Creator, he didn't give everybody a fair shot at life. So, I think it's okay to blame the Creator, for your misfortunes or for your mishaps in life. I don't think there's nothing wrong with blaming the Creator, because people like to say that God is good. Yeah, he's good to some people. He's not good to everybody. He's not. See, a lot of people just want to blame the individual for their circumstances in life or for their misfortune in life. And this is not right, to always want to put the responsibility on the person. Why not blame God? I know that may sound absurd and ridiculous to some people, but as a man, I think you should blame God for your lack of ability to get some buns. If a woman don't want to give you none of her buns, it's God's fault. Yes. Let's stop blaming the individual. Let's please stop blaming the individual. Let's put the blame on the Creator, because the Creator made these defects, just how you have products that are deficient. You have products that are defective and they have to throw those products away. If you're a defective man, if you're a defective person, if you're a person who was born with any kind of deficiency, I think it's okay to blame the Most High. See, one thing I like about my father, he always kept it a buck with me. He told me that God, he made some people effed up. He did. God didn't create everybody great. God didn't make everybody great. Now some Christian people would get offended by what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is true. You can't deny nothing that I'm saying. See, my father told me a lot of real stuff in my life. That's why my thinking is the way that it is, because my dad, he instilled the right things in me. And I know, like I said before, some people would say, your father instilled the wrong things into you. He programmed your mind with the wrong things. No, he didn't. Because at the end of the day, you have to look at how your life turned out. You know, we're gonna walk across this street. That's the one thing my father always told me. Um, in life, you have to look at the end result. You have to look at the way things turned out for you in life. And I mean, if things didn't turn out well for you, hey, if you've been through a lot of adversity in life and things didn't work out well for you, you know, I think it's safe to say that the Most High, he don't love you. He don't care nothing about you. You know, I mean, just think about how lonely and sad some men live. You know, gotta go to work, bust they behind every day, gotta pay all these bills by themselves, don't have no companionship, don't have nobody to help them financially, gotta pay all these bills by themselves. I mean, just think about how bad life is for some people, how hard it is for some people. I mean, that's why I say, like, people just need to open their mind. I mean, look at how bad this world is. You know, don't you think blaming the creator is the right thing to do? I mean, look at how terrible this world is. Because, it'll make you wonder, why would God create this world to be the way that it is? This is something for people to think about. Open your mind and think. That's what most people don't do. They won't open their mind and think. Instead of people blaming the individual for their problems or their misfortune in life, let's blame the creator. Let's blame him, because he's the one who created your behind. That's why I came to the realization that there are some people that the creator should have never made. He should have never made them. And so people who, for the person who left that comment on my presentation saying, why blame God? God is the right person to blame for your misfortune in life, because he's the one that created the world. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with blaming the higher power for your misfortune. I mean, because people didn't ask for all the hell that they faced in their life. And I would never let nobody blame me or tell me that all the misfortune that I endured in my life was my fault. Because you got people that'll try to brainwash you into believing that. Some people will try to brainwash you into believing that all your misfortune in life, all the mistreatment that you've endured in your life is your fault. No, I don't agree with that. Because there are plenty of narcissists in the world. There are plenty of evil people, and people respect them. People like them. So if you got plenty narcissists in the world and plenty evil people that people adorn and respect, that ought to tell you a lot. This world is a superficial place, and I don't think there's anything wrong with blaming God for your failure in life. If you a man that can't stick your sausage in some hot guts, blame God for that. It's his fault that you can't get none of them big old buns. People need to stop blaming the individual for all their problems. This stuff got to stop, man. Because this society loves to lean to the fact that, you're in control over every aspect of your life. And unfortunately, you're not in control over everything in your life. There are some things that are just totally out of your control. But that's pretty much my piece for now. And for the person that left that comment on my presentation saying, why blame God? Why not blame him? Don't you think it's fair to blame God for your failure or for the misfortune that you've endured in your life, all the hell that you've endured in your life? Don't you think that that's appropriate? Because I feel it's very appropriate. Because, people don't ask for all the problems they have in their life. No one asked to fail. No one asked to fail, but like I always say, like, we don't have control over everything in our lives. We don't. So people need to stop making it seem like we have control over everything in our life, because we don't. So, I just felt this would be just a good follow-up presentation to make. Uh, I mean, why wouldn't a person blame God for their failure? Why wouldn't a person blame the Creator for their misfortune or for all the hell that they've endured in their life? You know, I feel that's pretty much common sense. But you guys have a good day. Talk to you soon.